Technology literacy. The last century has seen technology rise to new heights and become an integral part of everyday life. Doubtlessly, my great-grandparents would have never dreamed of technology today ever being possible. In the 20th century, photography moved from being a rare and expensive art form to a culture obsessed with selfies and documenting even mundane aspects of life via digital photography. The early 1900s and 1940s saw the creation of the first computer, with the first private computer being sold in the 70s. Personal computers and their competitors Apple gained popularity in the 80s and 90s. The 80s also saw the advent of video games, both in the console form and personal devices. The personal Game Boy was the metaphorical forefather of later Palm Pilots and smartphones. File and document storage moved from impractical and unreliable methods to digital file creation and storage. Technology today is advanced and intelligent, learning our lives and our schedules and allowing us to stay connected to society. Technology is all around us. The advent of the internet and devices to explore it, like tablets and smartphones, have bent the lines of what is possible in daily life. Technology literacy 100 years ago would have been a static and simple concept. Technology was not quickly moving, and it was not developing by leaps and bounds. Technology literacy and staying current with technology has been a bit of a roller coaster ride in my life. I grew up with computers, and I knew the PC platform better as a teenager than most adults did. I grew up with video games, starting with 16-bit platformers and moving on to advanced 3D environments. I spent many years in high school and college volunteering with sound, video, and lighting performances and shows. Technology was a large part of my life, and I understood many of the technological advances that had been made up to that point. Furthermore, I studied media and technology in college, majoring in broadcast communication. I volunteered, then later worked at the college radio station and used technology to broadcast music and programming across the county. I took courses such as advanced video production and shot video for a documentary that aired on public broadcasting. After shooting said video, I led the project to edit the audio and video using advanced industry standard technology. But after joining the real world, full-time in a call center with its never-ending stream of voicemails, email, and instant messenger, I came to really desire a technological shutdown when I was off the clock. I shied away from technology, and I spent as little time on the computer as possible. I used a simple flip phone and used technology for little more than online banking, simple emails, and text messaging. At the core of the shutdown, probably a disappointment that my career was not rooted in technology. But 2014 came my return to technology, permanently. My wife and other family members purchased a smartphone on my behalf, my first one. I moved from using technology only for necessities to imagining the possibilities of a connected life. I moved into cloud-based computing and used my apps to take notes, scan receipts, read books, play games. The options are almost limitless. I've also begun to use technology to teach my son at home about reading and vowels, and to reach my team at work to speak their language. I don't know what the future will hold, whether it will be the Matrix, robots, or time machines. What we do know is that technology will forever be intricately entwined into daily life. Technology will continue to improve and become stronger, better, and more intelligent. Our world is becoming app-driven, and this does not appear to be a fad that's going to fade over time. I myself use apps constantly. Technology literacy, in my opinion, is a matter of how to effectively use technology in everyday life, both in major decisions and in minor details. I believe the only way to stay relevant in the 21st century is to use technology, to use what people know and what captivates their imagination. Education, in elementary schools and universities and in corporate America, will die if it holds to the textbooks and reading and writing that is used for decades, while it will flourish if it holds tightly to the technological advances that take place on a daily basis. That's my goal, and I'm closer to it than I was a few years ago. I now live a connected life personally, but I still desire to grow more professionally. During my time in the grad school program, I hope to learn how to bring connectivity and relevancy into the workplace to teach others. I desire to bring the technology that is so integral into our lives to enhance the learning experience. Too frequently, when men and women walk into the workplace, their phone goes into the desk or the purse. They turn off that part of them that's so connected to technology. To stay relevant and engage the workplace and school, we need to increase our technology literacy.